All right, so this resource I really wanted to share with you because I think it's a great way to start off the day, like in morning meetings. It's by Sanford and Harmony, which they partner with National University, and it helps with the social emotional well-being of the students, which right now I think is really essential because they've been home for so long. Um, I think it's great to make these connections. I just went to a training for this. I'm going to try to do my best to show you everything that she showed me. I was trying to record her talking, but my internet wasn't allowing me to do all those different things at one time. So, anyway, type in this website, online.sanfordharmony.org, and you're going to register for a free account. I would use your school email address. That seemed to have worked for me. And let's see if it's going to do it. Okay. And then make sure you do the Sanford and Harmony because there's like different courses. Just do the first one. So what she was showing us today is you have your dashboard, you have curriculum, you have stories and songs. Those are for K through 2, but I'm going to use them. I'm going to use the second grade ones for the beginning of third grade. If you go over here to everyday practices, this is what the rep from this company focused a lot on today. These quick connection cards. I'll show you the curriculum at the end, but I think I'm going to do these connection cards every morning for the 15-minute session that we have for morning meeting, and then I might do one lesson a day of the curriculum. And it has everything here for you. So these conversations, I'm going to use pre-K through second grade because some of these are a little bit advanced, like the quotes and stuff. I might do this for the second semester of third grade. So I'm going to use these, and I'm going to just blast one when I share my screen in the morning for the kids to think about. And then once everybody's on and I start my meeting, I'm going to do kind of like a popcorn pick thing, like maybe 5 kids a morning or something like that to where they get to answer it. These can be printed out too. So you can always print them out so that you have them and you can put them in your lesson plans on which one you want to use for each morning. But they're just a simple, like, open-ended question that they can answer and even provide evidence on why they feel that. You can even make it into a debate, or when you're teaching graphing, you can make a bar graph or a line plot or something out of the kids' answers. So I think it's pretty cool. Hold on, it's almost there. It's like 98 pages of questions, so you'll have enough questions for the whole year and then some, I'm sure. Okay. So, what are some things you can do to be a good friend? You can even build a lesson on this and pair it with like a picture book or something that they can watch on YouTube or you can read to them as a class. What do you like best about being at school? Do you think it's harder to be a kid or an adult? Why? And there's just tons that you can use, and it makes them think a little bit about skills or things that they deal with outside of school, which is good, especially because they might not have people that are checking in on them or asking their opinion on anything. So there's those. If you go back. So these are activities. If you use Zoom, I don't know what your school district's doing, but if you use Zoom, you can even have breakout sessions where kids could collaborate and be able to do some of these things. I'm not going to use Zoom because I can't. I've had issues accessing the material on Zoom, but these were fun to do in the classroom. Search the room with your buddy to find something, and you can tell them what to find. Puppet show. They're fun. I tried them in the classroom last year, and they really liked it. So there's those. Some of them you might be able to do where each kid could just answer on their own online. But they are designed mostly for being collaborative, obviously. And then you have community builders, which again you would use more when you're in the classroom. But this is free. So next year when you're in the classroom, hopefully you'll be able to use these two things. Here's where you can print. Let's see. Let's go back to the dashboard. Down, where was it? Oh, here. I'm going to be sending this family letter out in my back to school packet next week, just so the parents know that I'll be doing some of these things with the kids and what website it's from. And I don't know what your student population is like, but if you click view in Spanish, which every link has had that, where you can download the question or display the question or download a letter or whatever, and it would be in Spanish. So here it's just explaining the 5 different areas that we'll be talking about throughout the year. I'm probably going to do these on Mondays or Fridays, the lessons. Okay, now the curriculum. Right here, I already put it on grade 3. Obviously, you don't have to keep it at grade 3. You can move it around however you want, depending on where you think your class is and what they can understand. At the beginning of 3rd grade, I do a lot of end of 2nd grade stuff just to get them, because technically they are 2nd graders right now. So I'll just click on one unit so you can see what it looks like. They all have lesson plans already, so you don't have to do anything but implement it. You can pick and choose what you want to use. Even though it says it's a 45-minute lesson, you could do it in 20. You can just summarize. It gives you a description of what the lesson is. Here it's getting to know each other pretty well. So see, we are who we are. And okay, so here it'll tell you what the materials are, a worksheet that you can print. Let's see. You can explore this more, but it gives like the lesson goals and key concepts. You don't even have to do, like if you want to do 1.1 and then jump to 1.3, you can do that as well. But you could start the activity. Okay. So I printed some of this out, set the stage, just so that they kind of know where it's going, where the discussion is going. And here it tells you exactly what to do, like a script. Obviously, like look it over to modify it for distance learning, because this is catered towards being in the classroom. But it's like a total like teacher guide, and then discussions for afterwards. Yeah, I don't know. I used this last year. I probably didn't use it till like maybe January or February, like right before we went to distance learning. Because I noticed. Let me show you exactly where I went. I was noticing there's a lot of issues with just like respect and kindness and friendships, and it all stemmed back to lack of communication. The kids just didn't know how to express their feelings, and they were lashing out, and it was becoming a huge issue. So we talked about healthy communication and unhealthy communication, and different ways that you can respond, like a nice way, a mean way, or not talking at all and not communicating your feelings. There's 3 different animals that represented those 3 things. I thought it was communication. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been in it. Oh, it was problem solving. When they were faced with a problem, what did they do? Did they lash out? Did they not say anything at all? Or were they just in the middle? So it talked about the animals of conflict. This lesson talked about the steps on how to cool off. Once they cooled off, how to talk it out, and then what to do next time until it becomes a habit. And it was really cool. Parents loved it. I sent home the letter that goes with this unit. There was home activities that they could do with their families, and different things they could talk about. And then the next morning I would go over it. It's really cool. These are social skills that kids aren't learning anymore, especially now with distance learning. They can't even see it modeled correctly because they're just at home with maybe a parent, maybe not. Maybe They do all their work online and then they just watch TV or games or tablet after. There's no human connection. And so, how can we expect them to practice good skills if they don't even have access to them? So anyway, I hope it was helpful and it didn't waste your time, and that maybe it's something that you can use. If you have any questions, let me know. All right. Bye.